is Elliot, and this is my faith story. So, a word I would use to describe my life in the past is drifting. So during high school, I wasn't a very driven student. I didn't have much drive in me, and lacking a sense of purpose in life, I was just drifting. I remember one day of finals week in ninth grade, even though it was a couple of hours before my exam, I was just gaming. And so, I was lazy, and I didn't feel that I had to do the best that I could in anything that I did because I didn't see a reason to. After high school, I got invited to a young adult small group at my church, and I was already a Christian, or at least I would call myself one. But much like my academics, I wasn't motivated at all, and I didn't see a reason to pursue God. Initially, I didn't think of much of the invitation. There were only one or two friends who were attending it, so I didn't have much of a reason to reject the offer. And in the 3 years I was there, God used the people in that group to teach me how to grow in my faith, and that was through close study of God's Word, prayer, and fellowship with other believers. I was able to learn from others more mature than myself how to understand what God was communicating to me through His Word. And the more I learned about God, the more I became filled with wonder at who He was and what He did. One time was when we were reading the book of Daniel, and I remember seeing the way God changed a king by the name of Nebuchadnezzar, and I was thinking, wow, that's crazy. Like that God did all that. And I was just so blown away at how powerful God was. And this happened numerous times over the 3 years, over many different nights and many different readings, many different times. And as my understanding of God's character grew, I continuously decided that I would live my life for Him. It wasn't a decision I made once, it was a decision that I made many times over those 3 years because I was continually reminded that He was a God worth living for. And so after those 3 years and getting to college, a word that would describe my life is driven. I'm not perfect and I do still get lazy. I am human. But in general, whenever I have a task or a responsibility, I first remember the God I serve, and it makes me want to do the best I can. In the same way that a child looks up to a parent and tries to please them, I want to please God because I see that He is worthy of my effort and my time. When I do catch myself getting lazy, I am motivated when I remember the times God has shown me how great He is. Before I was drifting and after I was driven.